Hi guys, live from my kitchen floor. It's Wednesday. It is still Wednesday. I'm Luluko. This is Geeks of the Week. I'm eating Junior Mints because they're like my favorite candy that's not Reese's. And they're supposed to be like crunchy with candy canes, and it's kind of not, but they're still delicious. Anyway, hi, I'm back. I'm sure many of you can relate. School is kicking my ass right now, but I am back this week. I may or may not be around next week. It is the day before Thanksgiving, so I don't know what's going on, but I will try to film something because I will definitely not be around the next week. That's the week that literally everything is due, so I may not even get time to breathe or take a poop. I've been a minute in, and I haven't even talked about anything. So let's talk about things. Mario, I'm very flattered and honored that you took my recommendation and started reading Fun Home. I did warn you that it's not nearly as fun as the name implies, but I'm glad it's taking you places. Look at me, I'm like a fucking fat kid eating while admittedly I got home like half an hour ago, so I can eat if I want. Nikki, I admire you for filming a video even though you were on set. That is some mad multitasking and dedication, so my proverbial hat is off to you. It was pretty cool to see what the set looks like, and I'm really glad that you're working and having a good time, though I must say, I really miss not choking on Junior Mint. I miss logging onto League and seeing you online. And now when I log on, like, I got so used to logging on and seeing you on, and now when I do, you're not, and come back to me. Steph. I really admire you for selling prints for charity. It's something that I've always wished I could do. I've always been a very big advocate for using your geek powers for good, and I always admire and support people who do such a thing, so again, my hat off to you as well. Like I said, that's something that I wish I could do, especially in times of disaster like the hurricane in the Philippines recently, but unfortunately that's something that takes free time and a fan base, and I have neither. So Steph, thank you for being such a kind-hearted person to use your geek powers for good. Based on your preview photos on Instagram, I'm definitely going to be buying at least one, so I am going to be one of those creepy people staring at your face hanging on my wall. But we already knew that I'm creepy, so moving on. Also, after I just said I'm not creepy, your Vulcan makeup is, like, really pretty. I don't know if that's weird to say, but I just really liked how you did your makeup. So, Pyro, my baby Pyro, she was absent this week. I imagine since she's also a student, she's probably feeling the crunch like I am. Hang in there. We can do this. But she did ask us if there was any kind of big nerdy event that we missed out on, that we wish we hadn't, and in 3 words, I can give you the saddest answer of anyone on this channel. You ready for this? This year's Kamikaze. Anyway, I'm going to continue to be a downer and go on one of my famous cosplay rants, which is something I have not done in a while, and by a while, I probably mean like a month or so. But I've noticed a couple of cosplayers make posts about quitting cosplay or just quitting going to conventions. There was a post going around earlier this week by a, like, 12-year-old girl. Okay, she was like 15, but if you're under 18, to me you're 12. I'm that old. And that's something when I hear people, usually I hear people saying that they want to quit, not that they are quitting, but whatever the case is, it always makes me kind of sad. As a newer cosplayer, I do often see more seasoned cosplayers saying that the community just isn't what it used to be, and that it used to be more friendly, and now it's all about popularity, and blah blah blah. And I've always been of the opinion that you get out of this community what you put into it. If you choose to see only the people who seemingly do it just to get popular or focus too much on the bad aspects, then that's what you're going to end up feeling about something you once loved. You're going to think that's what it's all about because that's what you're dwelling on. But if you focus on the things you enjoy and don't choose to be bothered by decisions that other people make that don't affect you, you're likely to continue to enjoy being a part of this community. I myself have actually several times thought I wanted to quit cosplay. Actually, just a few months ago, I honestly 100% thought I was going to, but obviously I haven't. It's because I took a step back and I thought about it and realized what was upsetting me wasn't cosplay, but the way I was going about it. So if you're upset, if something that you once loved is bothering you, maybe it's not just that thing, maybe it's just certain aspects of it. For example, I love cosplaying, I love dressing up, I love the whole art of it. What I don't love is being stressed out about costumes and trying to make things at the last minute and hand sewing in the hotel room and painting minutes before I'm supposed to go on stage. That I hate. So I've just chosen not to do it anymore. That's my new rule, is that I don't get to do that anymore. And that's something I've tried to get myself to stop doing, but like I'm dead serious about it this time. Unless it's a group cosplay, if it ain't done a week before or almost done a week before, it stays home. That's my new rule for myself. So I think that's gonna really change how I feel about cosplay and how I feel about myself in the coming year and con season. So that's just an example from my experience. It could just be something else. Not the whole thing itself, just a part of it. So if you can change that part of it, or just change how you act towards it, then that can really change your entire perspective. Now, I'm not saying that anyone who is miserable going to cons or making costumes should continue doing so just because you feel obligated to because of your friends or just because you keep hoping it'll get better. No, you don't have to keep going. If it's honestly making you miserable, then you have every right to stop. I mean, you do this because it's supposed to make you happy, and if it's not making you happy, then don't do it. But you have every right to not do it anymore, but it just makes me so sad when good people leave the community and it's usually because of other people that they want to leave or that they do choose to leave. And then it just makes me really sad because the people who are leaving are usually the ones who think that there's no good people left to begin with. So, there's your food for thought. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter because I need 2 more followers and I'll be at 400. And I'll see you guys next week. Where's the stop button? Stop.